So I want to. I've been talking to this guy, responding to this guy named DW. Now, Jesus said, "What comes out of a man's mouth is in his heart." Now, this guy is the fruit of Choice Meats Flowers. Just go look up who Choice Meats Flowers. This is the fruit. Out of his mouth comes what's in his heart, and all that's there is Calvinism, 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 determinism, determinism. They can't have a rational discussion. God has darkened their heart. I shouldn't really be talking to the guy, but sometimes people years later come around. But this is what's in the heart of these people. They have no interest in the Bible. What's in their heart is Calvinism, determinism, Calvinism, determinism. And if you look, you see here all he's going to talk about: Calvinism, Calvinism, determinism, Calvinism, determinism. This is what's in his heart: Calvinism, Calvinism, determinism, Calvinism, determinism. Dastardly Calvinist, synergist, Calvinist, synergist, Calvinist, Calvinist, determinist. He goes on: Calvinism, Calvinism, determinism, Calvinism. It's every response. Calvinism, determinism. This is what's in his heart. Right here, you're seeing what's in his heart. Choice, choice. Determinism. Calvinism, Calvinism, John Calvin, John Calvin. Here he is again. John Calvin, John Calvin, determinism, determinism. Determinism. Every response is determinism, John Calvin, determinism, determinism. Determinist, John Calvin, determinism. Exhaustive determinism, exhaustive determinism, Calvinism, Calvinism. Calvinist, determinist, Calvinist, determinist. Look at it, every one of them. Calvin, determinism, Calvin, determinism. Calvinism, determinism, puppets, Calvinism, oh no. Calvinism, oh no, oh no, oh no, determinism, Calvinism, oh no. In Calvinism again. Look at this, hundreds of them. All Calvinism, Calvinism, determinism, Calvin, Calvin. Exhaustive determinism, oh no. Boogeyman, boogeyman, oh no. Calvinist, non-Calvinist, Calvinist, determinism, oh no. Here he goes. Look at it. This is his heart. This is his heart. You're seeing what's in his heart. He probably doesn't go to church. Oh no, Calvinist. He probably doesn't go to church. Obviously, he doesn't know the Bible. Oh no, determinism, determinism. Oh no, oh no, Calvinism. It's terrible, Calvinism. Calvinist, 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 contrary choice, Calvinism, determinism. Oh no, it's not done. Contrary choice. Congratulations, congratulations, buddy. You're getting the Calvinist. And it goes on. Calvinist, 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 Calvinist. Everyone. Calvinism, determinism. This is the fruit of Choice Meats. Right here, right here. There's no way this guy goes to church. There's no way he reads the Bible. And then that's it. Calvinism, Calvinism, determinism, Calvinism, determinism. And so finally, at the end of this discussion, he asked about the inward man. and then of course, well, you talk about the Bible, he goes away. That's all that time. Calvinism, Calvinism, determinism, determinism. Oh, finally we get to talk about the Bible. See you later. See you later. Yeah, yes. No Bible. Just Calvinism, Calvinism. So no way he wants to talk about the Bible. I was throwing Romans 7 at him because Romans chapter 7 and 8 are just free will killers. Paul talks about even though he has the inward man, he still bows to the law of the flesh. So, and he says that. He says that I will to do, I do not do. That is not free will. That is a bound will to the flesh. Clearly. The will is not free to do what it wants to do. It does what it does. It makes the choices that flesh makes, which is against God. That's what it does. Now, that doesn't mean an unbeliever can't help an old lady across the street. But he doesn't want God. He doesn't do it for God. Okay? And so all this goes on about the wretched man that he is, even with the inner man. And then it comes into the next chapter. And he asked about this, and this is where he had to go. All of a sudden, I got to go. Right? And I've been through this in another video, but it's talking about the inner man the whole way. All 7 and 8 is the inner man. And the inner man comes in and he zupoeo, he makes alive. He makes alive. And it's not makes life boom, all of a sudden, man, now you do good. No, because he said even with the inner man, there was still the law of the flesh was there. The desire of the flesh. And that's where it leads, all this leads up to the end of chapter 8 about the predestining to conform. Because and all this goes, if all this goes and talks about it, it's makes alive, become a son, and the groaning, because Christ is chastening, the inner man is changing and making alive us in the flesh. We children of God, we know this because we go through this in our life. We agonize over our sin. We hate ourselves. Jesus said, you must hate yourself. And we groan, the new creature groans. And it goes on and on about this, and it gets down to the end of this, which the free will people just hate. For whom he foreknew. All the people that all he was talking about for the last 2 chapters, the believers. He predestined them to conform to the image of his son, the called. That's what it's all about. It's about getting rid of your will. The flesh will. It has to go. You must deny yourself, Jesus said. Deny yourself. Get rid of the self, of the will of the self. The thing that's not free to obey God if it wants to or believes, it's bound to the flesh. It's no good. It's an enemy. It's like it uses so many metaphors. So buddy, DW buddy, you're not going to respond to this video. I will not let you on my channel. You're not going to spread your foolishness here. If you actually want to talk about the Bible, I'm all ears. But you ain't going to put that crap on my channel. Calvinism, determinism. As long as God has that in your heart, until he changes it, then I'm not going to talk to you. You want to talk about the Bible? I'm here. God willing, I'm here. When and if God changes your heart. And you actually do want to have a discussion. And not puke out Calvinism and determinism just because you hate it. I don't know if you go to church. Probably not. What church do you go to? But you're not interested in the Bible, that's for sure. What comes out of your mouth is in your heart. And that is just to bash Calvinism. Random bashing. Doesn't matter what anybody says. You're not interested. You're not listening. You don't care. You don't care about the Bible, just bash the Calvinists. That's what's in your heart. That's a pretty sick heart. When you're interested in the Bible, if God makes you willing and interested in the Bible, let me know, because God willing, I'll be ready to talk.